Hello, YouTube. So, I got a wild hair up my ass tonight, and I figured why not make a firearm-related video. So, if I can find a place to put this. Right, here we have a Ruger ec9s. This one is a 2019. Looks like crap because I did some amateurish gunsmithing homework assignments with it. This was a hydro dip that I did myself, and it did not take very well. That's okay. It still fires and functions as it should. But we're going to do a field strip of this real quick. So the Ruger ec9s, from what I've read, is an update of the ec9s and the LCPs. Now, whether or not it's better or it's worse, I can't tell you that because that is very much so a to each his own type of argument. And we're not going to use this one. We're going to use that one. So, how you do this is you would push this little gate down here. Mine's already pushed down because that's just how I leave it. You're going to pull it back until this slot here matches up with that pin. And you'll come from the other side. You'll push it through. Pull the pin out. Do not lose this pin for the life of you. You cannot replace it. I mean, you probably can, but I'm not willing to try to find out. Now the fun part. I've got to dry fire the pistol in order to, give me a second, I am unloading a magazine. Unloaded magazine. Put the unloaded magazine. I'm going to pull it back just to double check, make sure it's all empty. And that looks pretty empty to me. Oh, come on. All right. Now it's forward. And we have dry fired it. Take that out. We remove our magazine. And look at that. Piece of gun. So, down in here, you've got your action. I do want to make a video on how to detail strip this, but I'm going to need more time on my hands to do it. So we'll see what I get around to doing with this. So anyway, this is the action. As you can see, if I slap this sucker in here, when I pull the trigger, this back here is your sear. This right here is your transfer bar. Yeah, you got trigger safety, it's got magazine disconnect safety, and all that happy horse shit, blah, blah, blah. Anywho, so here, we've got the pistol slide. What we're going to do, we're going to remove the spring here, the recoil spring, and we're going to remove the barrel. Ta-da! You have field stripped it. Wow, that was complicated. So now to put it back all back together, we got to do this. Put the barrel in there. Put your spring right there. Make sure you put that side forward because it's got to travel through. Then we will take this, put it on. Now this is the hard part right here because you got to line it up just perfectly without racking that slide in order to put this in. And we can push that gate back up. Field stripped and reassembled. Now, what a lot of people like to do is they like to rack the slide a few times. Really doesn't tell you much, to be honest. It just tells you that the slide works. The real test is when you do this. If that works, you did it right. And as for the hammer, for those of you wondering what this is for, nothing. I just felt like putting it out there to draw your attention away from what I was doing. Anyway, you all have a good one.